So this is an add-on to your current existing program. There's only 3 exercises in each workout plan. So that's not enough. That's 15 sets total. So now that you mastered all the compound movements like the front squat, back squat, bench press, and all that, now I'm going to add on some more exercises. Some are compound, some are isolation, just to add more volume to your workout. So this one is meant for hypertrophy. So if you're actually dieting really hard, you're tracking calories, I want you to reduce everything that you've learned so far in the previous workouts into 4 sets total, and add these exercises, 2 movements per workout, add on, also 4 sets each. If you're not tracking calories at all, you have no idea how many calories you're consuming, then still do the original plan, which is 5 sets per exercise and 15 sets total. Adding these 2 exercises, 5 sets each, so that's 5 exercises, 5 sets each, that is 25 sets total, if you're not dieting. Okay, so the first exercise, workout A add-on, is Arnold's shoulder press. So I am doing basically a press with a dumbbell, okay, on an incline or a complete seated position. So right here, So I'm grabbing onto a dumbbell on both sides, and it looks like this. I'm gonna lie down, having your hand face yourself like this, your palm facing yourself, and from here you're gonna press up, but you're gonna rotate your arm out. Okay, so it's just an added distance you have to push when you're doing the pressing instead of the conventional way to do it, which is this way. Okay, so this way it's more rounded. Overall, well-rounded for your shoulder. So that's for workout A, 4 sets of those, and 5 sets if you're not dieting. And then the next exercise on the plan is dumbbell suitcase deadlift, which you've probably seen this before. I'm going to demonstrate it with just a kettlebell. It'll be right here. Most of the ladies should be able to start with 40 pounds or 50 pounds. Guys start with 70 or 80 pounds. Just dumbbells right next to your feet, on your heel, and you're going to squat down like you've always done with a conventional deadlift, except with one arm at a time. So right here, since I'm lifting up like this, it's actually the other side of your lower back that's being worked the most. So get really close to the kettlebell, your feet actually touching together, butt down, chest up, and take a deep breath. Lock out the hip, so you'll lean back a little bit because you want to lock out your hip, and putting it right back down. Okay, squat down to put the weight down instead of rounding it back. Okay, once you're done, switch sides, do the rep that's on the program. So that's workout A add-on for 2 exercises, 5 sets each, so make a total workout of 25 sets. And then workout B, leg extension machine or step up. So if you belong to a commercial gym, you will see a leg extension machine like this. You can put weights on or put a pen in on the other side, and then you get in here and then you do this. You know, we all have done this before. Most of you guys spend time in the gym. So right there you want to do 16 total, or 12 reps total, or if you're doing the step up exercise. Alright, so on the step up, this is how you do it. It's going to be 6 on each leg, okay, and then you can hold on to the dumbbell right here, or you can have a bar. Let's say you approach a straight bar like this, put it on your back, or in the front, you unrack. You already prepare a box behind you, okay, you're going to turn around or walk forward to it and do the step up. So this is step up. Right here, lean forward, drive through your heel to stand up, okay, fully stand up, and go back down. Fully stand up and go back down. Make sure you're not using your trailing leg too much as assistance. So put most of the weight in front of your front leg and then come up without helping too much with the trailing leg. And if you want to add a variation to this, you can even lunge back. Okay, come up and lunge back. Okay, and after 6 of those, you can switch sides. Other leg up, then up, back here. Add a variation if you want. Get extra work done. And go back up again. So just 6 on each leg. So if you don't have a leg extension machine at your gym or at home, then you can do the step up. And then the next movement is going to be the lying dumbbell lats pullover. So this is what it looks like on a bench. Some people do it perpendicular to the bench. Okay, they ground to the dumbbell right here, and they go back and they come up. This is a skull cruncher, is where you actually bend your elbow a little bit more, keeping the dumbbell really close to the body. So that works your tricep a little bit more. But you can also do it on a flat bench this way. Grab onto the dumbbell already. Okay, so you grab onto the dumbbell, put it on your chest, lie down, and go up. And from here, scoot back a little bit more. So a little bit of your head is on the edge of the bench, And then keeping your elbow unlocked a little bit, but you're gonna keep it stiff the whole time throughout the whole movement. And then you're gonna bring the dumbbell down by lowering your shoulder or extending your shoulder this way and come back up. So that's the lats pull down. The top is where you have to breathe in and breathe out. And then breathe out, okay? So that's the lats pull down. Work a lot of your lats, but you'll actually feel your chest and your tricep engage as well. And then the next movement's called, on workout C, dumbbell plank row, followed by good morning. So dumbbell plank row, you're basically getting a dumbbell. Most women should be able to do a 20. Guys start with a 40 pounds. You're gonna perform a plank on a bench or on a box or anything, or on your hand as well. And then make sure your back is flat as well. Take a pretty wide stance. And then you're gonna have the dumbbell right here, and you're gonna row, just like this, okay? After a few reps, then switch side, same thing. Right here, squeeze your shoulder blades to get it on top of the movement. Bring the dumbbell right next to your rib cage, or you can make it a little bit lower, make it a little bit harder, okay? And then same movement. The higher it is you are, the easier it is, because more of the weight is on your leg, okay? So that's the dumbbell plank row. And then followed by the good morning, which I'll demonstrate right here with the bar. On the good morning, go in like you're doing a back squat, come out like this. Instead of taking a squat stance, you don't have to, a narrow stance is good enough. Unlock the knee, and then focus on keeping your chest up, lower back arch, and then get your butt as far back as you can as you flex your hip joint, okay? Notice my knee isn't bending anymore because I'm not squatting. I am doing a hip hinge like this. So the more flexible you are with your hamstring and glutes, the lower you can go. The lower you go, the more parallel your upper body is to the ground. Just make sure that you don't use too much weight to do this movement. Okay, so that's the good morning, and that's workout C add-on. On workout D, 2 more movements. It's going to be an upper body, lower body movement, and you've noticed this already. It's alternating curls and back lunge crossover. On back lunge crossover, you can hold onto a dumbbell, kettlebell, or straight bar in your back or in front of you. You're not only going to lunge back, but you're going to cross to the other side as well, like this, and come back up. And then also lunge back and to the side as well. Okay, so it's almost like I'm lunging back, okay, but I want to go to the other side as well, where on the bottom of the movement, my knee is actually on the other side of my leg, okay? And you don't have to have your knee touch the ground if you don't want to, okay? So this is back lunge, crossover, right here, and come back up. What's so different about this one is you're actually engaging the medial and the lateral side of your thigh a little bit more than just simply doing a back lunge. And then the alternating dumbbell curls. We've all seen guys do this at the gym before. You can start with a 10, guys start with a 20, and then work it up. On the bicep curl, proper way to do this, the point of doing this movement is to isolate the bicep, okay? So you want to lean back a little bit more, start the position with your elbow fully extended, okay? And then just one at a time. And you typically will need a lot of repetition to actually feel your bicep working. But you'll feel it after 10 or 12 reps. So most ladies, you can start with a 10, guys start with a 20 or a 30, and just keep doing back and forth, okay? Make sure you lean back, okay? At the end of a set, you might look like this, you might roll the dumbbell up like this, okay? You're reducing the range of motion, basically. But that's okay towards the end of a set when it starts to get heavy, but not at the beginning of a set. If you're starting to do that already, you want to pick up something a little bit lighter for the next time you do that. So that is workout D. So workout F, it's push-up and Bulgarian squat. On a push-up, the way you do a push-up, military push-up, is on the ground, wide grip, like you would grip a bar on a bench press. Everything's flat, and get your chest to touch the ground if you can, and then come back up. So this is a very conventional push-up. Okay. To make this a little bit easier, you can have your hand elevated on a bench or a couch or anything. Same thing, everything's straight, go all the way down and come up. So the higher that your hands are to a platform, the easier it is because more of your weight's on the ground. To make that even easier is to do on the ground, but with your knee on the ground as well. So now you don't have to worry about a lot of your legs. A lot of your leg weight, it's not in the movement anymore. Right here. And then to make that even easier is to have the knee on the ground and your hands on the bench. Okay, just make it way easier. And then a different variety of this to make it a little bit harder than just the push-up is you can take a narrower grip on the push-up, okay? So you isolate the tricep a little bit more. And since your tricep is a lot smaller than your chest, and you're not using your chest as much because narrow grip extend and flex your elbow mostly, not so much your shoulder. So then it's a little bit harder. Or you can do a clap, okay? To make it a little bit harder, okay? This is after you can do 15, 20 reps on a regular push-up, then progress to the clap. So that's the push-up. And then the Bulgarian squat, you put your feet on the bench, maybe a little bit something lower than that, and the top of your foot flat on the box or bench or whatever it is, a piece of wood or a tire. Usually you want to aim for something a little bit lower than your knee. This bench is a little bit high. I'm going to put this back here. I'm going to walk forward a little bit more. You can do it with your body weight and come back up. Okay, do the rep range that's prescribed to you, and the other side. You can always put a weight on your back or in front of you, or carrying it to the side with a dumbbell or kettlebell. So that is the Bulgarian squat. And then the last workout is workout F, half chins and breathing squats, back squats. So the chin up, like I said in the previous video, is that I want you to fully lock out your arm, okay? Although this is a little controversial for some trainers don't believe in that, and that's okay. It's to make sure, I'm pretending this is a chin up bar. So I'm doing a full chin up right here, and then come back up. And some of you guys might need assistance. Some of you guys might need to use an inverted row as a substitute movement. The point of doing a half chin up is that I'm reducing the chin up from here to over here. So I'm gonna this become the starting position for a chin up, from here to here, and that's it. Instead of fully locking out the elbow. The point of doing this is that from here to here, it's mostly a elbow flexion extension exercise. Whereas all the way down here, then I actually have to engage my lats a little bit more, engage my chest a little bit more as well. So from here to here is mostly a bicep. Okay, so it isolates that part of the body. So it's supposed to be a little bit easier too. So you might not need as much assistance if you're using assistance for it. And then the last exercise is the breathing back squat. So for 15 reps. So whatever back squat number that you already established from your previous workout A to F, whichever plan that was on, use probably 70% or 80% of that weight, which is something you can do for 8 to 10 reps. But you're going to take your time on the squat, where you unrack the bar, then you come out here, using a weight that you typically can only do 8 to 10 reps, but you're going to push it to 15. As in, I want you to rest a little bit longer between repetition. So the first 4 or 5 reps might be easy, you just go down, come up. But after that, this is typically something you can only do for 8 reps. Okay, you're going to basically push it double the repetition, which is really hard. So I want you to stand a little bit longer between repetition. Maybe you take a 2, 3 deep breath, and then go back down again and come up. If you have to take a whole minute or 2 to finish a set of 15 repetition, then do that. Take your time to do it now. So that is the 2 exercise per workout add-on to your hypertrophy program, making a total of 25 sets workout, which should take you about a minute, about an hour. But if you're truly dieting, you're counting calories, I like you to reduce the sets of your previous workouts all to 4 sets per movement. Since there's only 3 movements, there should only be 12 sets, plus the 2 extra movements, 4 sets each. So that's 5 movements total for 4 sets, so that's 20 sets. Okay, this is 20 sets is if you're dieting, 25 is if you're eating at maintenance. And that is the add-on.